short for Mortal Kombat. Thank you so much. It's the biblical spelling. Thank you for asking. I'm a recent transplant to California to Los Angeles. I just got my California driver's license. Thank you so much. Get up to the DMV, everybody. Let's get up to the DMV. You guys, I don't know if this is the case for you and your California licenses, but this is the ugliest fucking photo I've ever seen of myself in my entire life. It's not a good picture. I got it in the mail and I'm like, oh, I am not serving cunt at all. So not serving cunt. If anything, I'm serving bunt. Okay? Because my face is white and shiny, much like a glaze you would find on a bunt cake. Okay, that one goes out to my bunt heads out there. I see you. Thanks for representing. Oh, you guys are fun. I was living in Nashville, Tennessee for the last 15 years. Music City, it's a great town. It's a very progressive southern city, which a lot of people don't realize about Nashville. It's a very progressive southern city. I don't know if you know this, but Nashville recently elected their first millennial mayor. That's also a DJ. Yeah. He's a DJ, classic millennial needing a day job to support his art. That's so proud, you know. He's great, though. Don't get it twisted, though. He's still a politician. Like, he might be raising the roof, but he's also raising your property taxes. For that, we did pay a premium for having our mayor be a fan of Boy Genius. You know, that's kind of how that works. The reference is always it never works. Okay. No, I loved living in the South. When I moved to California, I called it rapturing myself. I was like, let me get out of the South here without all these Christians and these white folk, and it was a good thing to get out here. But I am happy to be living out here now. I'm married. Anybody out there married? What was pure silence? Oh, yeah. Awesome. Great. Okay, guys. Right. I've been watching a lot of couples therapy, so I think I'm qualified to help you out with any issues you might have out there. So see me after the show. But I'm married. I'm married to a man, straight white, that kind of everybody's mad at right now. And here's the thing. Like, I got one off the streets. That's kind of how I look at it, you know? Like, he's not out there loose anymore, going up to strange women at bars, trying to convince them to just give Mumford and Sons a chance, okay? Ladies, you're welcome. Home with me now. I'm a comedian, and he's a musician, so we do live in poverty. Exactly. My two guys live in We were, up until recently, living in a studio apartment. Has anybody lived in a studio apartment out there? One person, it's always a comedian who's nice. Okay. Thank you for being here, okay? You left your four walls and no windows and you came to the show. Thank you for... I didn't mind living in a studio apartment. I don't know if this is the case for you, but mine was called an ADU, an additional dwelling unit, an accessory dwelling unit. ADU. People, it's a former podcast studio, okay? That's the size of the space we're working with, okay? A lot of right-wing opinions were shared in this space before I moved in. It's an ADU. Sometimes I'll call it an ado. It sounds French. It sounds rich. Throws people off the sound a little. But you have to make a lot of bad choices to end up in an ADU. If my credit score is an 18, is that normal? MIT? Help me out. Is that... You gotta make a lot of bad choices to end up in an ADU. Sometimes to end up in an ADU, you need a DUI or two. Kind of how that works, you know. For the record, I don't have any DUIs, just to be clear with the room here. And it wasn't for lack of trying. Okay, let's just say, chalking up to bad police work tonight. Sometimes when I would tell people about my ADU, my studio apartment, I felt like I was describing to them my micro penis, you know? They'd be like, where do you live? I'm like, studio apartment. And they'd be like, is it really small? I'm like, it's so small. Smaller than you think. And they'd say the same thing every time, like you would when, you know, you want to ask about someone's micro penis. You're just like, well, let me see it. Let me see it! We get a good look. So I bring all my friends over to my studio apartment, and they always say the same thing. They look around, they go, you know, it's not bad. I can work with this. Thank you for accepting me for who I am. Now I live in a one bedroom, and I'm like, am I man enough for this one bedroom? I'm not sure. I I don't know. But I'm doing a lot better now, you guys. I do have a 3-figure bank account now. Thank you so much. High yield savings, 77 cents a year. That's right. Call me for more financial tips. That's what I have to say. That's stupid. Okay. Meetings are fun. I'll get out of here in a second. I do love living in California. I'm a huge fan of all the vanity license plates that I've seen around town. Does anybody have a vanity license plate in here?
Yes.
All the MIT grads? Does it just say MIT grad on it? Is that what it is? Somebody shout out your vanity plate. I gotta know.
Kid Buggy.
Kid Bug. That's a nickname, right? Kid Buggy?
Kid Buggy, because I have kids.
Oh, because you have kids. That's a good one. That's a wholesome one. I like that one. Does anybody else have one?
Turbo Wolf.
Turbo Wolf? I'm sorry. Never thought I'd hear those 2 words together in my life. But Turbo Wolf, sir? It's
Correct.
Correct. I am the Turbo Wolf. Correct. Hey, I won't fuck with you. All right. We're not never make eye contact. Okay. That's what, here's the thing. I know that maybe I sound like I hate on the vanity plates, but I fucking love them. I really do. But the one I want, I think, is taken, and that is just JoJo Siwa. Is that you remember her? Former lesbian? Do you remember? Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've seen a lot of great ones though. Like I was on the highway the other day, and I was behind one, and it just said Tony Hawk. And I sped up. I was like, oh my god, it's fucking Tony Hawk. California, I gotta get a good look at Tony Hawk. Speed up. No, it's a 16-year-old with braces, of course. Tony Hawk's not driving a 2009 Toyota Corolla. It's much better than that. I did see another one the other day that just said, tell me what you think this says. BTT PLG. BTT PLG. It's butt plug, right? It was on a Cybertruck, so like, yeah, that tracks for sure. Okay, thank you guys so much.